Ahoy from the Disney Treasure and Disney's ahoy from the Disney Destiny, not the Disney Treasure, like I just tried to say. What's not behind me is on the other side of the ship is Disney's newest private island, or private part of an island. Look out, Kia Lighthouse Point, where we have been docked all day. Although we are soon going to be setting sail off for a final sea day, and Perry's birthday tomorrow. And we are about to embark on Pirate Night, hence the stripes, and hence the little pirate over there playing shuffleboard that's about to go get a pirate makeover. We woke up this morning as we were coming in towards the private island, which is not an entirely private island. It's actually a private part of Eleuthera that Disney bought and owns and manages, that's on one of the ends of Eleuthera. So we saw the pilot getting off the pilot boat and helping us go in. Unlike another cruise line that was docked a little bit further down that has their own section of Eleuthera, Disney opted for not having to tender, but they also couldn't build a pier right up by the island. And so there is a enormously long pier that they built that it pulls up to. And you get to walk, I don't know, a quarter of a mile or something down this pier to get onto the island. It looks longer than it is. It's truly not that bad, especially when it is not blazing hot outside like it is in December. But we spent, what, Clara, maybe 4 hours on the island today?
Yeah.
We got off right when we could and went to the beach and set up shop there. It's not terribly hot. The water, Perry's the one that got in the water today.
Mostly.
And said it was actually not as cold as yesterday was. But he went out and swam some. Claire and I went and met characters. Who did we meet? We met Goofy, and that was who we were heading to go see. But then she wanted to check out the kids club area, which we've never seen on this island. Clara and I have been to this private destination last December on a cruise, but Andrew and Perry have not. And there's still a ton of it we hadn't explored. So we wandered off to go meet characters and check out the kids club, and then meet some more characters. Chip and Dale happened to be out with no line. Pluto had no line. Getting on off first is the way to do it, especially when you are super fair skinned and you burn easy. Just get off and go enjoy, and then get back on in the heat of the day. But we did that and then went back and hung out on the beach for an hour or so before the lunch bells rang. We rope dropped lunch about 11:30, and then we went over and saw the Junkanoo parade, the first of 3 maybe that they do on the island, where locals, Bahamians, come over and do a big, bright, colorful, noisy, instrument and costume laden celebration with Mickey and Minnie. and it's fun to get to see kind of some of the cultural aspects that Disney is able to bring into this island, because it's a habited island with locals that can come over and that helped speak into the design of the area and bring culture into it. So we watched that performance and hung out and listened to that music for a little bit, but then along about 12:30, 12:45, we all were pretty ready to head back towards the boat and get cleaned up, and we had a mission to meet Maleficent. She's been elusive. We haven't met her yet. Claire really wanted to put on her Maleficent clothes, and we headed down to the middle of the atrium where we could meet Maleficent. When she comes out, everything in the atrium turns green, which is really fun, and she adored Clara's dress and hair, and they had a fun time hanging out on stage being villains together. And then from there, let's see, Andrew, he went off to the rainforest room to go relax for a little bit while we got ready and saw Maleficent. And then we hit up the family-friendly silent disco for a little bit and danced our hearts out.
I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind. Ooh, serves me right for being way up in my head and never let you inside.
And then it was time to go get Claire changed once again into pirate clothes, where we're going to go in and let her get transformed into a pirate. Bippity Boppity Boutique, which usually puts you in princess costumes and hair and makeup, on pirate night turns into the Pirates League. And she has never done the pirate makeover and is super excited. As many cruises as we've been on, it's really fun to find little hidden things or less commonly done things that we haven't done that make it all new. So let's go turn Clara into a pirate. They have a couple of different options. We brought her own pirate dress from home, so we didn't have to buy a whole outfit, but we did a package that got makeup done and a whole bunch of accessories. So she had a bandana and an eye patch given to her, and the thing she was the most excited about was this little magnetic sit-on-your-shoulder stuffed parrot. That was really the star of the whole show and the whole reason she wanted to do it, I think. But she turned into a pirate and said her pirate oath, and she got a plastic sword that was also a prominent feature of the evening that she had a lot of fun with after the fact, getting to whack her brother a little bit, but also pretend sword fight with the characters that she met. So after she did that, we did a whole bunch of character meeting. All the characters were in their pirate gear, and it was still early. It was maybe still before 5 o'clock, and so a lot of people were still coming in from Lighthouse Point off the island and getting themselves cleaned up. And so, the lobby was largely empty, and so we got to just one after another meet a whole bunch of characters in their pirate gear. from Donald Duck to Chippendale to Daisy Duck. Maybe that was it, but we met a whole bunch of characters. After dinner, we went up to the pool deck for the kind of more family-friendly, Mickey-centric pirate show, where Mickey and the gang are dressed up like pirates and enjoying the ship, and then of course Captain Hook and Smee come in to try and take over the ship, and unsurprisingly fail at that, and Mickey makes them walk the plank and saves the day. So we watched that show, and then the kids kind of wanted to split off again. Clara was very, very happy and excited to go back to Kids Club. Perry was heading off to Edge to do some trivia and hang out with the tweens. And Andrew and I had a tasting of whiskey reserve, so kind of more fancy types of whiskey tasting. And then we went back up on the pool deck to watch the final pirate show at 10:15 that ends in fireworks. So on a New Year's cruise, you get fireworks not once but twice, once for New Year's Eve and then again for Pirate Night. But Clara, again, is not so much on the fireworks, so she was very happy to just hang out in Kids Club. And so we did that, and then we kind of called it a little bit of an earlier night last night. By early, I mean, 10:30, 11 o'clock. But when we made it back to the room from the fireworks show, Perry had already come back and tucked himself into bed. We called for Clara, or we texted her for her to come back to the room and head to bed too. So that was yesterday. And then this morning we woke up. We told Perry a lot of happy birthdays, and he kind of picked out how he wanted to start the day. So he wanted to go up to Marceline Market, the buffet, and have breakfast there. And then from there, we all went down to Hercules Trivia, which we did not win. We did quite well, but there were several groups in there that had a perfect score and went to a tiebreaker, and we were not one of them. So we did Hercules Trivia, and then just a little bit later we went to another venue and did General Disney Trivia, which we did better at. We only missed one, and we were in the tiebreaker for the win, but did not win the tiebreaker. So but that was good. We're better at more general knowledge than incredibly specific niche knowledge in the Disney sphere. So after we did trivia, then we split off for a little bit. The kids were already hungry, so they took themselves up and they went and had lunch, and then hung out for a little bit, and we all rendezvoused back together for the Hercules stage show, which I'm pretty sure is was the biggest selling point for this cruise for Perry when we were talking about how to spend his birthday and what ship to go on, and that he is a Greek mythology fan, and so getting to see a stage show and having theming and all of that around Hercules was a big selling point. And so today was finally the day of the Hercules show. And it's a brand new show that they created for this particular ship. And they are showing it 3 times today. So there's a 1:30 matinee, there's one at 6, and then there's one at 8:30. We went ahead and went to the 1:30 to kind of make sure that we did it. And I think that's probably less crowded than the ones that'll happen this evening. You can't film in there or record at all, but it was incredible. The entertainers and the music and the set designers, and it just is next level, and so good. So we enjoyed that, and from there, the other thing Perry put on his bucket list to do for his birthday was to go to the more fancy sweet shop. So they're on a cruise, there's kind of free-flowing, anytime you want it, soft serve ice cream. But on the Disney boats, there's also a an upcharged kind of ice cream sweet shop as well that's themed to some particular Disney IP. So on this boat, it is Edna a la mode. So it's Incredibles themed around Edna and her fashion design. And they've got just about every type of ice cream or gelato or sorbet that you could imagine, and toppings, and there's other cookies and brownies and all kinds of stuff in there. Perry's had his sights the whole cruise on this brownie, kind of warm brownie thing that's like a Jack cookie num num, but it's brownie. And so he got that with ice cream on top, and that was his, or I'm sure it is one of many birthday desserts that he will consume today. And the rest of us picked out some ice cream to have as well. So it's a beautiful venue with right up with a wall of windows, so you can sit there and eat your ice cream and watch us sail across the ocean. And so we did that, and that kind of brings us to where we are right now. We've kind of split off for a little while, and we'll all rendezvous back together for dinner tonight at 1923. So that's the restaurant we haven't eaten at yet on this cruise. We did 2 nights at Marvel, although we only went to one of them. 2 nights in Pride Lands, and then tonight's in 1923, which is great. It's a beautiful restaurant. The food is great. There's a little bit less hectic, less stuff going on, so we're excited to be able to focus on each other and food a little bit more, and interacting with Paulina, and maybe a little bit more magic will come our way. But otherwise, we also have to get packed this evening and get everything put together, and bags outside the room and all of that for us to disembark tomorrow morning. But I don't want to think about that right now. That's a few more hours away. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is sitting here on our balcony right now, I look out and there are a couple of boats parked up next to a island, and let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah. And so I opened up my Maps app, and that over there, that is Royal Caribbean's private island with a couple of boats parked at it, which is really kind of fun to see. And we are, so the next cruise that we will be on is a Royal Caribbean boat on Utopia of the Seas this summer for a couple of days that will go over there for the first time. We haven't ever done that. So we will see you soon, Royal Caribbean and Coco Cay. And it's been a long time since we've cruised Royal Caribbean. And so it'll be a fun new adventure for us. So we'll see you soon. And sorry, Mickey and Disney, for talking about Royal Caribbean while on your boat.
For now, this is goodbye from us and some special friends you've met along the way.
officially back on land. And at Fort Lauderdale, the Ritz-Carlton with a day pass, where we can spend the day before our plane leaves late tonight. But before we leave, let's find out what some of our favorite things were. All right, I want to know, what was your favorite activity from the cruise? It could be anything from an island or on the boat. What was the favorite thing that you did?
Definitely like watching the Hercules show. That was amazing.
On your birthday?
Yeah.
Claire?
Kids club.
Going to Kids Club. What kind of things did you do in Kids Club?
Play games at the front, watch movies, and kind of do like activities at like the end, and a Walt Disney kind of room where I made goo once,
You made goo.
and I made a volcano explode.
So you did science at sea.
Mhm.
That makes my heart happy. All right, Claire, you're gonna go first this time. What was the favorite thing that you ate this week?
Steak.
Steak?
Yes. Like every single dinner I ate steak. That's why I ate with salt on top.
Did you have to cut up your steak?
No, Paulina did.
All right, Perry, what was the favorite thing you ate this week?
Probably that last filet mignon. That was really good.
This one's for you first. After the Goodyear blimp goes by,
I feel like somebody like learned how to drive it.
yes, there
Does it
is
just
the
go
blimp.
back and
It is going back and forth, back and forth. So, Perry, the question is, which of the 2 Disney private islands was your favorite stop, and why?
For this trip, it was definitely Lookout Key because it was my first time doing it, so it was a new experience. And also, I liked the beach more. It was much better, and it wasn't as cold. I actually got to swim in the water.
I didn't really.
The water was warmer, and it was more of a beach, like there were actual waves and stuff. Yeah. Are you ready? If you could spend
No.
a whole day, I prepped her about this question. If you could spend a day with any Disney character, which one? It has to be one that we met this week.
Oh, that really?
Which one would it be?
I know.
And why? Who do you want to hang out with?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Okay, so we have been on 3 of the Disney Wish class ships. We've been on the Wish, we've been on the Treasure, and we've now been on the Destiny. So that's 3. I would like to know which one has been your favorite and why.
I don't know.
I'll answer too.
I
but
can
I'm not
answer.
going first. All right, Claire.
Probably the Destiny because I've made a lot of friends and I usually don't, and I now remember their names and usually I don't remember theirs.
So making friends with other kids on the boat this time stands
And
out.
at the pool once I saw my friend Sophie and I rode the Aqua Mouse 2 times.
Okay, so you're on.
And at the end of the ride we went chasing to get a towel.
So Destiny was your favorite of those 3. Okay, maybe some recency effect. Barry?
Probably the Treasure. I really liked, I think that the Haunted Mansion parlor was fun, and I liked the Haunted Mansion parlor better on the Treasure because, well, it was the first time I had seen it.
They're the same, but it was the first time.
Yeah. Also, when I was on it, I was with a bunch of friends and had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're giving the edge to the one where we were with other friends and people that we knew on the trip.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think my answer
I'm
would be
scared.
Treasure.
I feel like Treasure and Destiny are the same in a lot of ways. I mean, they've got different spaces.
And also,
But I think the
theme-
Treasure
There's a
is
theme to different
just really beautiful.
So is
In
the
terms
Destiny.
of the way that it is like jewels and adventure and like the Aladdin lamps. And I don't understand the IP of the Destiny as well.
Wait, what?
Not gonna lie, I don't know a thing I saw in the Sanctum, the Doctor Strange bar. I don't understand what's happening with Black Panther. So I mean, it's cool, but I don't get it.
You don't get the villains and the heroes.
I haven't watched this movie, so like it was beautiful, but it landed a little flatter than the Treasure did.
Because you knew what most of those things are. You don't know a lot of
I've
heroes
seen
and
Aladdin.
villains.
Yeah. Would you rather spend the day in the pool or in the ocean?
Pool,
Why?
because the seawater, when it sometimes gets in my mouth and I do not enjoy it.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Perry?
Oh, that's hard. For this trip, I would say the ocean because I like the waves. The waves are always fun. The beach is nice, and also the pools on the ships. The only pool that is a comfortable depth is at the very back of the boat, and the TV is at the very front, so I can't see.
Yeah, the pools on the cruise ship are, I mean, they're not great swimming pools.
I like
I mean, unless
Goofy's
you're
and
like
Donald's.
3 years old. I prefer pools because sand is obnoxious to me. Although
Same.
our view right now that you can't see, we are currently sitting at Cabanas. There's a pool behind us, and there's an ocean out in front of us, which is beautiful. But we're up high. There is no sand here, but we're looking at the ocean, which might be the best of all worlds. Okay, so we're gonna go rapid fire through some things that we did on the boat, and I would like to hear your rating of them.
Of the ducks.
And we're gonna rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 ducks, where 1 is the least favorite and 10 is
Their favorite.
best of the best. So we're on a duck rating scale. Okay, so this
I
first
got a
one,
big Donald.
for this first one, let's see, the Hercules show. Perry, what's your rating?
9 ducks.
9.9 ducks.
I mean, I'd give it a 10. I mean, I think compared to other stage shows, the music.
The only thing that made it not a 10 is that I didn't get all of the confetti coming down.
No, we were not sitting down low enough to get confetti. Okay, fair. So then we have the Dr. Facilier magic show. How would we rate that?
9.8.
9.8.
I'd give it like a 7 maybe because we didn't actually get to do the
Well,
magic
Mom
thing.
kind of did.
She just had to say no.
I got to play a little tiny part. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I'm really glad we didn't have to wait a totally obnoxious amount of time for it. But yeah, I think a 7 out of 10 ducks is probably about right. Like it was fun, but like it's not something that we need to do again because I think it would be very similar. Okay, let's talk about the restaurants, our dinners.
Oh no.
Pride Lands, the new restaurant on the Destiny that's Lion King themed. How many out of 10 ducks would you give that?
8.8.
8.8, says Claire.
Maybe I'd put it like a 7.5.
Okay.
We were in the very back corner.
That's exactly why I did an 8.8.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I couldn't
we
really
didn't-
see the stage.
we did not have it, but although we had that we were by the windows that changed colors, but yeah, we were not in the most ideal of locales in there. Okay, what about Worlds of Marvel? Where would you put
Give it like a 6 because it was definitely not my first time doing it. We had the less fun of the 2 shows.
9.5 because we missed one of the shows, and that was my favorite show. So I
But
missed
you
my
put it higher than Lion King?
Yeah.
If you put 9.5. Okay. I would give Marvel like a 5. It is not my favorite.
Oh yeah, also like it was hard for them to get us our food and they were a little bit behind.
Yeah, it was night 1, which there were some growing pains there, but it's not my favorite menu, not my favorite show. It wasn't there was no real show, it was just trivia. I don't know. It's fine.
I mean, Groot
what I
wasn't
have to
doing
say
a
about
dance thing.
that. Okay, how about 1923? It's where we might differ.
Like a 6.
Oh, okay.
It's
Not a
like-
1923 fan.
I mean, it's just.
That filet mignon was
I
the
know.
best thing you ate.
I'm just talking about the restaurant, not the food. But it's really just like a bunch of like art and things on the walls, and other than that, it's just kind of a restaurant.
Okay, so
Not
not
a
enough
s-
entertainment for Perry. Claire, what do you think about 1923 from last night?
Maybe an 8. 8 because the artwork is really good. It's just like the food.
The food? Your filet mignon?
What's that?
The really fancy steak you had last night?
Oh yeah,
And the
that
green
good.
beans and bacon? Yeah. So what would you rate that? Okay. I'm gonna-
9.9.
I'm with Clara. I think 1923 is like almost a 10 out of 10 for me.
Which is a
Because it's got
9.9.
Disney nostalgia on the walls. All the concept art and that kind of thing. I love that the waiters have more time to talk to you. It's not as loud in there. And the food, I think, is the best that you can get. I don't know. I love 1923.
Oh wait, maybe a 7 because it was my birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Turning 13.
Filet mignon on your birthday is not a bad day.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, here's my final question for you. We are not new to Disney cruising, and I guarantee that this cruise we just got off of will not be our last Disney cruise. So, not that you are in charge of this, but Perry, first, what do you hope is our next Disney cruise? On what ship or itinerary? What do you hope we do next?
Probably one of the 2 that I haven't done. That would be nice.
Which ones are those?
One of them is the Magic.
And the
right?
other one
and
is
the Wonder.
So the OG original boats we haven't been on, those elusive ones.
the
Okay,
oldest one.
yeah. So that's your vote.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm in between 3.
okay. Talk to me.
Is the Magic and the Wonder and the Fantasy. Because when I rode the Fantasy, I do not really remember it because I was small.
Okay. So the ones you haven't been on, or the one you haven't been on in a long time.
Yeah.
Those are your picks. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I want to check out those older boats that are smaller.
Wait, does one of them not have the Aqua Mouse or Aqua Duck?
Yeah. No. The Magic and the Wonder have the Aqua Dunk. It's a drop slide. So maybe that's next. So Clara says thanks for watching.
Okay.
Not yet. And Harry says,
See you on our next adventure.
and then we can all laugh because we will be anyways. Okay.
Okay, let's restart that.
It's fine. Just go, Clara.
Thanks for watching.
You cannot
I
do it
don't
like that.
think that works.
Thanks for watching.
See you on our next adventure.
My